Chapter 13. Get it in the mail. Now, you might need to mail in some of the requested documents. Some universities ask for hard copies of documents alongside uploading them online. This is mostly for authenticated documents. The administrator will be able to tell if the document has been altered once they have an authenticated copy on hand. This is much harder to do with a digital copy. In this case, you will have to send the official sealed documents to your target university. Create a checklist of required documents for each university and print it out. Once you've done this, go over it and check it against the list of required documents as presented on each university's application form or application portal. Take extra precautions by purchasing your mailing envelopes in advance and laying them out on a table with the correct addresses written neatly on the front. Top tip: always use uppercase print letters to write the recipient address and the return addresses on the envelope. If the envelopes are small enough for you to fit into a printer, you can print the addresses that way. Do not affix stickers or glue addresses onto the envelope. If these come off during the shipping process, your envelopes will be lost. Now that you have all your envelopes clearly addressed and laid out on a table, place your checklists on top of each corresponding envelope. Be sure to label your checklists with the correct respective university name so that you don't get them mixed up. With your envelopes and checklists in the correct order, you can begin filling the envelopes with all of the correct applications and corresponding documents. Once you've filled each envelope, go over your checklist and double-check the documents, sealing each envelope once it has been checked. If you can, try to send the documents via registered mail. This won't cost you much more than regular mail, and it will ensure that the envelopes are tracked throughout the journey. Dealing with multiple departments. Some documents might need to go to different departments of the same university. For instance, some of them must be sent to the relevant faculty and some to the graduate section of the university. It is strongly recommended that you make a list or table of target departments, their addresses, the name of the recipient, and the required documents, such as test results, transcripts, or certifications that need to be submitted for each one so as not to miss any deadlines or documents. You can do this in the same fashion as was highlighted in the previous subsection. Coming up is a list of documents that you might be asked to submit. Just be aware of the fact that they might require your documents to be authenticated within no more than 6 months prior to your application date. This is to ensure that they have the most up-to-date information from you. In this case, make sure your documents are all in order, but only have them authenticated when you're ready to mail them. You'll need official sealed transcripts, recommendation letters if they are written on paper. If a university does not have an online application system, print the required forms, fill them out, and put them inside the envelope. Additional documents to consider adding: the documents that you have submitted online, if you applied online. Any publications where you've been featured. Be sure to only provide an abstract and not the full publication. Your resume, and statement of purpose or SOP or motivation letter. Going the extra mile. If you would like to ensure that your documents are well received, then include an additional letter that details all of the documents that are contained in the envelope. Keep the content of this letter short so that they get to the point of running through the list of documents that you claim are enclosed. Be sure to write the list in a bullet format so that it's easy for the recipient to navigate. End of chapter checklist. Tick off each box when you feel that you know the answers to the questions with the utmost certainty. Have I double-checked the required documents? Have I made sure the addresses on the envelope are correct? Have I made sure to send them to the right departments? And have I enclosed a checklist of the documents in each envelope? For more information on sending in your application, check out our website, www.radviser.com.